Hello, Two Heads Up here. Welcome to another one of my agility training guides. And this time I have updated my wilderness training course guide. So, as you recall last time, I went out with a similar setup as this. I stacked prayer and brought a bunch of food. But I've got a new setup now where I'm bringing these cool little things called super energy mixes, which are fantastic because they heal you 6 life points and they restore your energy by 20%. So it's the full package there. And you actually save money on energy potions because you're spreading out your energy potions into 2 doses and using them in 2 doses rather than in 4 doses. And you get extra herbal experience by making them if you made these because no one fucking sells these. You're going to have to make them yourself. And how you do that is barbarian training and use the caviar on a 2-dose super energy. Now, let's talk about, there are lots of things to talk about the wilderness agility course. So let's dive right into it. You need 52 agility to get into this course, but you do not need 52 agility to actually do all the obstacles in the course, which is fantastic. Which means you can pot up to get in here or eat a summer pie to get in here, and you can do the obstacles even after your agility level has depleted, which is great news. So I think summer pie gives you 5 agility levels, and agility potion gives you 3 agility levels. I did Skullball course, the werewolf Skullball course, until level 49. Then I used an agility pot to get in here, and I got levels big time. So, if I didn't already say, it's 517.4 experience per lap. That is the exact experience here. So I timed myself running, and running this course, it takes me, without failure, 41 seconds to do this course. If I don't fail a single obstacle. And I don't fail obstacles often. Probably every 2 or 3 laps I'll fail one obstacle, sometimes even more. So let's bump that 41 seconds per lap to 45 seconds per lap to account for the failures. So instead of doing 517.4 experience per hour, let's just say it's 600 experience every minute, just for the sake of rounding up and making it easier. That's what the math is going to be around. It may be a little bit more, a little bit less. But depending on your agility level, the experience is always going to be a little bit more, a little bit less than what I advertise. So let's just keep it simple and say it's 600 experience every 60 seconds. So that's easy to calculate. That's 60 times, that's 600 times 60, which is 36,000 experience per hour, which is not bad for agility, at least, anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much, you'll be doing this until you're level 70 or 75, but who the fuck is going to train agility after level 70? I mean, you only need level 70 for Saradomin, and you need level 60 to get in God Wars. Don't forget. So definitely you got to grind this out sometime, and better to grind it out before God Wars comes out. I definitely recommend, if there's any possibility you want to do Saradomin, because Saradomin is going to be a very profitable boss to do, I would knock out the 70 agility beforehand instead of waiting until after God Wars has already come out. That's my advice anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna drink a super energy. So, I've got these super energies to restore my run, keep my run up. I've got these sweets to keep my run up. And let's talk about my setup. Now, I said earlier I was using Rapid Heal to restore my hit points, to keep me down here longer and prevent me from having to bank frequently. So what I've done that is, I've used things like a Dragon Mace, which gives a 5 prayer bonus prayer book, and lightweight gear like monk robes, which also give a prayer bonus, a spotted cape, boots of lightness. And then I've also got this regen bracelet, which is, I'm so glad I bought this thing. It doubles the restore rate of your health. So on top of the double restore rate I'm getting from my rapid heal prayer, I'm getting an extra double from this regen bracelet. So you rarely have to eat down here. You can bring a little bit of food just in case, but that regen bracelet really helps you stay down here. And I only paid 2.3 mil for this thing, so definitely a good deal. And there are usually a lot of sellers. I mean, there are more people selling than buying because it's not a very popular item. So definitely take advantage of that if you've got a lot of agility levels to get. Now I got this pug here in my world, and you know, what can you do? Just don't misclick on people and get scolded. That's all I can say about that. A few other interesting things about this course, or one interesting thing about this course, is this course has graphics that have been unchanged since the release of RS2, with the exception of the skeleton graphic update. Skeletons looked way different than they do now. They were pitch white, they were tall, their bones were like pencil thin, and they actually looked menacing. Their faces looked kind of menacing, but they made the graphics more lively. I actually remember when it was posted on the front page, the round of updates, graphical updates that were included with skeletons. It was pretty cool. The front page was a lot different than it is now, with things like Squeal of Fortune and Solomon Store and I don't know, all that nonsense, that sad stuff. Definitely a good time in RuneScape. Very classic time. I guess one more thing. I've got this knife to slash through webs, so when you're getting all geared and ready to go out here, and if you're bringing a dragon mace instead of something like a dragon dagger, please don't forget your knife. It's kind of hard to forget it because the webs need to be slashed for you to get through. But if they're already slashed and you forgot your knife, and then you go back to bank, and you can't bank because you forgot your knife, you know, that's no fun. So remember your knife. And I've got this holy wrench to reduce the prayer drain rate of my rapid heal. So I am definitely out here for a long haul. I've got a prayer potion to restore my rapid heal as well. And one last major tip about this course. I haven't gotten to low health yet, but the lower health you are, the less damage you take from obstacles. So if you keep yourself around 20, 25 health, that's a good health to keep yourself around because you'll take very little damage from the obstacles, which will ultimately save you food and keep you down here longer. And I think that's all I have to say about this course. So, as you can see, actually it's not. As you can see, I failed there on this log trap. And if you fail on the log balance, you don't have to redo the lava stepping stones to get the full experience for the course. You can just run by the lava stepping stones when you fail this log thing, and you've already done the lava stepping stones. And you get the full experience for the course. And the only way you can get the full experience for the course, if I haven't said before, is if you do all the obstacles. You can't forget an obstacle. So if you fail this rope swing, you need to go back up the ladder and go back around to the rope swing and redo it. Otherwise, you'll get like 60 experience for doing the course instead of the 517.4 experience. So I think that's all the tips I have to give about doing the Wilderness Agility course. Good luck on your God Wars training endeavors. Feel free to post any extra ideas you have about the Wilderness course, or any comments or questions you might have. If this video was helpful, Please leave a like. It'll boost it up in the search bar and help other players like you that are wondering, man, what's a good setup for the wilderness course, or what do I need to get in the wilderness course, or blah blah blah. It's all in here. So if you could leave a like, it is greatly appreciated. And that's all I have to say about the wilderness agility course. Thanks again for watching, you guys, and I'll see you next time.